This is my friend Ali, and he has a dream to ride a bike from Kemi to Pallas in Finland's Lapland. He asked me to come along for this gravel adventure and I obviously said yes without hesitation. At first I didn't really know if there was a story to tell here, but something inside of me told me to pack my camera gear. Little did we know, this journey was a story in itself, with a beginning, a middle and an end that would teach us 5 important lessons about cycling and life. Join us as we explore these lessons and share the unforgettable stories from our adventure. Bikepacking in Lapland. We set off from Kemi on day 1 and as soon as our butts hit the saddles it started raining cats and dogs. But we were filled with promise and accepted the challenge. Eventually the sun dried us off and at the end of the day we found our first camping spot where we pitched our tent and ate dinner and snacks by the campfire. Lesson 1. Be proud of your achievements. Every achievement, however big or small, deserves recognition. Each pedal stroke forward, each word written on a page, each step taken in the direction of a goal is worth celebrating. I urge you to enjoy the moment when a dream, even the tiniest one, becomes reality. On the morning of day 2, we realized we were quickly running out of water and the day would only keep on getting warmer. We managed to locate the only source of drinkable water for the next 70 kilometers, a small village shop that was open and they were kind enough to let us refill our water supply. Can you please comment thank you Sari, because without her we wouldn't have survived the day in the sizzling sun. After a grueling 40-kilometer gravel and sand road and another 30 kilometers of thunderstorms, rain and hail, we stopped at a pizza place and after the meal, out of the blue, I was struck with acute digestive issues and my whole body began to shake. I was struck with doubt and fear. Would this mean the end of the trip? Would my health be in danger if we continued?
Hell yeah!
It helped me immensely to share my feelings with Ali and I also messaged my girlfriend. We took our time until we set out again and found ourselves a small hut with a fireplace. We went for a refreshing evening swim in the river between Finland and Sweden before turning in for the day. Lesson 2. Emotions are part of the experience. They are often seen as something that we should control, but I think it's important to see them as messengers. What are they trying to tell you? Ali said that this kind of trip strengthened the bond between people because all of the facades we keep up in our day-to-day lives just fall apart. Sharing our highs and lows brought us close and made the journey more meaningful. Day 3 was supposed to be our longest one yet. Our butts were chafed but we were optimistic and ready to tackle the kilometers. The Finnish land's elevation changes began to show and they were challenging us, both mentally and physically. On a positive note, food started to look appealing to me again and I regained some strength. As we were nearing Äkäslompolo, we stopped by a small river to skip some stones, feeling like young boys again. After some more cycling, the day began turning into evening and we found ourselves at another small hut that we would call our home for the night. Lesson 3. Attack the uphills, keep up the momentum, and don't give up. This lesson hit me during one of the longest and steepest ascents of the trip, and I saw the parallel between cycling and life. When you're at a critical point, slowing down means you have to exert more energy to start up again. But facing challenges head-on and maintaining momentum can get you through the toughest parts of the journey. On day 4, we started our mornings the same way as we ended the evening before, with a 2-kilometer hike from the hut back to the road, carrying our bicycles through rocks and roots, surrounded by a cloud of mosquitoes. This was supposed to be the easy day, just a short sprint to Pallas. The goal was in our reach. The ascents and the little ailments in our bodies we developed during the earlier days started to gnaw at our brains, but we persevered. Step by step, pedal by pedal, we would arrive at the beautiful Pallas. We stayed the night at the hotel, and for the first time I felt recovery wash over me. My muscles relaxed. It felt like the little ailments began healing. We ate well, went to the sauna and did cold plunges in the nearby pond, all the while being surrounded by amazing nature. Lesson 4. Together we are stronger. Both of us acknowledged that this journey would not have been possible alone. The humor, the laughter that resonated in the woods, the stories we shared, the songs we sang, together they all helped propel us forward. On the last day, we cycled back 100 kilometers to the nearest train station to catch a ride home. What amazed us was our high energy and speed with which we made our way back. Okay, there were awesome descents with a top speed of almost 56 kilometers an hour, but nonetheless, something awakened inside of us. Maybe it was the adrenaline, or the body knowing it will soon be allowed to rest and recover. Maybe it was the feeling of achievement and pride. Maybe it was something else entirely, but it felt good. Lesson 5. There is a hidden gear inside of you, waiting to be unlocked. The key might be a grand vision of the goal, your reason for starting in the first place, or words of encouragement from a friend. When you think you've given your all, there's always a little or even a lot more capacity laying dormant inside of you, and it yearns to be woken up. Thank you for sticking to the end. I hope this video inspired you and brought a smile to your face. Oh, and one last thing I learned is that sometimes the journey is the dream all along.